feel good, relieved, but good. To be honest, it feels better than getting promoted last year in the playoffs. To stay up is a magnificent achievement for everyone because we had a big turnaround in the summer and we had to build a squad and we had to build a culture. And to stay up from where we've come from, walking off that pitch against Leicester, I think we've actually used the pandemic the best.
And how are you keeping across the scores? Because it was pretty tense at times. Watford coming back, Bournemouth obviously ahead.
Yeah, to be honest, I was aware of the scores, but I was more in the game. I was annoyed because I didn't think we were playing well. It was a game of defences on top a little bit. Antonio's had a big chance in the first half, first 10 minutes. But it was defences on top, and we never really asked too many questions in the first half. So they got the right act at half time, to be honest, because I wanted to try and win the game and put it in our own hands. But obviously the results coming through, you know what you need to do. And when Jack scores, you think that's it, we're safe. And then unfortunately we couldn't go through a season away from home without conceding another goal. And a deflected effort, puts us a little bit nervous, but I thought we saw the game out really well.
And just how proud are you of this group of players? I know you said this achievement probably ranked higher than last season, but you looked to a few games ago and you were down and out pretty much, 7 points adrift of safety. How proud are you of this group?
Oh, immensely. And I've said that to them in the dressing room because they've been written off by everybody. We were relegated after walking off the pitch against Leicester, and unfortunately, there's a lot of people, including my father, who've lost their lives due to the pandemic. And I thought we used it really well, and we had to because we couldn't keep doing what we were doing. It's given us an opportunity to defensively get better, but also get players fitter because Douglas Lewis, who's been outstanding for 10 games, walked into the building 2 days before the Tottenham game. So proud of them. They now look Premier League players. We now look like we've got a culture, but it takes time. And I think, people just looked at the amount of money we spent. They didn't look that it was about £9.5 million a player. And in the Premier League, that's nothing. But we had to do it in the summer. And I'd have said exactly the same if we'd have been relegated. It takes time to build a team and to build a culture. And we're doing that. We've done that this season in the hardest league in the world, and we've survived. So my condolences go out to obviously, Watford and Bournemouth. Eddie's a great guy and a great coach who's done unbelievable with Bournemouth, but it was our day today.
And Dean, a word on Jack Grealish, who had to score today, I suppose. But what happens with him now? I'm sure you're fed up of people asking, but I'm allowed to now, as told by the press officer. So what happens with him now?
Well, he goes out and gets drunk with me. That's what happens now. And then, tomorrow I'll sit down with the owners and chief executive. And I must mention the owners because I'm so pleased for them because they've invested an awful lot of money into this football club. And, it will feel a whole lot better for them as well.
And Dean, just lastly from me, a word on Pepe Reina, who I presume is going back to Milan at some point. How significant and vital has he been for you with that experience at the back?
Yeah, I mean, he said to me at the end, it's been a pleasure. And I said, no, the pleasure's certainly been mine. He's a wonderful human being, a wonderful character, and a wonderful goalkeeper. We sat down and had some dinner the other night, and he said to me, the Arsenal win was the best feeling he'd had in football. And this is a guy who's won the World Cup, So it just shows how in the moment he is and the character he is. And, I'm proud to have, worked with him.